So it's Leap Day today. Channel 955, Mojo in the morning. Mojo, Spike, and Shannon in the studios here. And we've been talking all morning long about how Chevy has been doing this very cool movement called Day It Forward. Since there's an extra day in the year, we want to make sure that everyone gives to someone today. This woman works for an organization you've heard us talk about before on our show called the Empowerment Plan. And what the Empowerment Plan is, it manufactures coats that are transformed into sleeping bags for homeless people. And all their employees who work at the Empowerment Plan are from different outreach organizations and have been themselves homeless, now have jobs because of the Empowerment Plan. Well, one of their employees is a woman by the name of Matakwa. Is that right? Is that
Matwaka.
Matwaka. You think I'm going to have a hard time with that one? All I know is
Oh, goodness.
Miss Brown is a sweet lady. Miss Brown, let me tell you something about her. She is a woman who has been giving to so many of the people that work with her at the Empowerment Plan and then others in the community. And she's recently got hit by a really bad situation. Now, she thinks that we're at the Empowerment Plan to help out another coworker that's there. But Joey, you are there, and can you kind of paint a picture for us quietly, and then we'll get her out.
The Empowerment Plan, actually.
Okay. And have you met her yet?
Yeah, she's right here with me.
She is. And now she is under the understanding that we're going to help somebody else out, right?
Yeah.
She has no idea this is all about her.
Joey's trying to be coy right now. We don't ruin the surprise.
I'm trying to.
Can you put her on the phone real quick?
Yeah, she's right here. Hello.
Hi, Matwaka.
Hi, how are you?
Matwaka, this woman that we're going to be helping this morning is a really special lady.
She is.
Yeah. Can you describe her to us?
Well, she appears to be quiet, but she's bubbly. She has a son. She tries to interact with other ladies. She helps them out as much as she can.
Matwaka?
Yeah.
Can I just stop you right there? Matwaka,
Okay.
Today is our Chevy Day It Forward. And the woman that you're describing is one of your coworkers. But I want to describe the woman that we are truly going to be helping this morning. We're going to help a woman who takes a leap every day and helps every employee as much as she can. She goes above and beyond, whether they need housing, clothes, or food. She's touched pretty much everybody she works with. And recently,
She's breaking tears right now.
and recently, we understand that this nice woman that we're going to help out this morning and give a Day It Forward help to had a pipe burst in her home, causing a lot of damage. And we understand that this woman doesn't have the money to fix that damage.
And you're understanding that everybody around you right now is looking at you because the woman that we're talking about is you, Matwaka.
Oh.
Matwaka,
Yeah.
all of the people at the Empowerment Plan, Mojo in the Morning, and especially our friends at Chevrolet want to Day It Forward on Leap Day today. And we want to help you out and give you the money to get all that stuff fixed. Yeah.
You deserve it.
Matwaka, you're a special lady, and your giving has not gone unnoticed. We notice it, and so do all of your coworkers and everyone here in the Detroit area, including Chevrolet. And we want to make sure that you know that you're a special lady, and when people fall on a little bit of difficult times, there are those that are there to pick them up.
She's in shock right now. So,
Mataka, we love you, and thank you for what you do, and know that you are in our thoughts and prayers, and I hope that this helps.
Oh, thank you. I thought I was talking about Michelle.
Hey, Joey, can you ask some of the people there at the Empowerment Plan? I heard him cheering. What do they think of this beautiful lady?
what do you think of Matwaka?
Wow. We love her. We love her. She's awesome.
So
They
sweet.
all love her. Full of love in this building for Miss Waka.
Some of the kids even call her mom.
Joey, is Erica from the empowerment plan there?
Yeah, Erica. Where's Erica? Erica! Here's Mojo.
I saw Erica. Erica, hey, I saw you over the weekend, and you were telling me what an incredible woman Matwaka is. Can you tell all of our listeners a little bit more about her?
Yeah, I mean, Miss Waka, she goes above and beyond what anyone would need to do for all of our teams. She makes sure that everyone has exactly what they need when they need it, and she goes out of her way every single day from the moment she's here. And even when she's home, she tells me that she's thinking about what else needs to be done and how she can help. So She definitely deserves it.
Thanks, Erica. Thank you to you guys at the Empowerment Plan for what you guys do. What a very cool thing that is happening right here in Detroit that gets worldwide attention. So thank you guys. Joey, nice work. And again, we're asking you to do something nice for someone else. And it doesn't have to be that you're going to help fix their busted pipes in their house. We're asking you to just walk up to someone and say, hey, you know what? Lunch is on me. Or can I take you to the candy machine and buy you something?
I feel like that happens all the time. You're out somewhere and you see something and you feel it in your heart, like, oh, I should go help that person, or I should just say something to that person to, compliment them or make their day a little bit better. Today's the day to actually act on that and do it.
It's Day It Forward. And if you do it and you take a picture of it and you post it on your social media, hashtag it. Day It Forward. It's a great movement that Chevy started.
It's the second date update on Mojo in the Morning.
All right, second date update. Why are you not getting a call back after a date that you went on? Jason is on the phone with us right now. Jason?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's happening? How'd you guys meet?
So I met Carly through Bumble.
Oh.
You guys know what that is?
Do I know what Bumble? Do I know what Bumble is? One of the guys on our show.
Slim is an expert.
Slim invented Bumble, for God's sakes.
Yeah, so, we met through Bumble, and it was great because, the woman has to talk first. We went out, I thought we had a really good time. We had dinner. Afterwards, I went in, at the end for a kiss. But it was a little awkward, and she kind of turned away. And
wait, she cold kissed you at the end, huh?
Yeah. So I guess I just, I don't know. I thought it went really well, and I haven't heard back from her, so I kind of just want to get, the 411 on what's going on.
Did you try to call her or text her, or did you message her on Bumble? What'd you do?
I've texted her a couple times. I didn't want to, I didn't want to seem too desperate or anything like that.
All right, hang on the phone for 1 second, okay? I'll put you on hold for 1 second.
Yeah.
All right. Carly is on with us here right now. Carly, are you okay with your voice on the radio?
Yeah. Sure.
Wait, okay, so I have him on hold. He can't hear me right now. Did you purposely cold kiss him? Like, did you give him that cold kiss, cold shoulder kiss, or?
Yeah.
You did? Was it
Yeah.
Was it something that he did on the date that you didn't like?
Well, I mean, so I guess I'm assuming he told you that we met on Bumble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But hold on 1 second. I don't want you to tell us yet because I want you to tell him what you were not happy with, okay?
Oh.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just like a misunderstanding. Carly, say hello to Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, what's going on, Carly?
Well, I heard that you called the radio to try to track me down, so here I am.
Hey, Jason, when we come back here next, Carly's going to tell you why she hasn't been responding to you and why she hasn't called you back, okay?
Okay.
All right. Will you stay on the phone? And Carly, you stay on there too, okay?
Yeah.
I want to talk to Carly off air during the break too. I want to get some more idea of what we're in for.
I'm dying to hear this. Just
Why aren't you getting a call back?
So we should go out again.
Sure, we'll figure something out.
Mojo in the Morning second date update.
Mojo in the morning.
Mojo in the Morning's second date update.
All right, Will went on a date with a girl. How long ago was that date, Will?
3 weeks ago.
So for 3 weeks, you haven't found out why she's not calling you back?
No, I mean, I haven't only called. I've texted. I've Facebook messaged her. I wrote it on her wall.
Will, It's been 3 weeks.
Time to move on, maybe.
Yeah, it's time to take the hint.
We actually did get a hold of her, by the way. In a second, you're going to actually hear from her, and we're going to find out exactly what's going on with her and hope that it's a misunderstanding. But was it a good date?
I mean, I thought it was a great date, and I mean, not to like be too frank about it, but I mean, I've never had a one-night stand in my whole life, and I'm not really the type that does that. But I mean,
so you're saying that you guys had sex on your first date with each other?
Yeah, I mean, Robin
now
and I,
do you feel used now?
We hooked up, and I never thought that, like, I mean, I didn't have a one-night stand because I thought that I didn't want to do that to somebody else, but now I'm surprised, but it's being done to me, and I hope not. I mean, I hope, that she still wants to hang out, but
well, hold on.
We had a great time. I don't understand.
Hang on for 1 second. Hold on for 1 second. On the phone with us right now is the girl that Will went on a date with 3 weeks ago that has not been calling him back. Her name is Robin. And Robin, you purposely have not been calling him back.
Yes.
Okay, will you say hi to Will first before we find out why you're doing this?
Hi, Will.
Hey, Robin.
Hi.
Okay, pretty simple. You could have just done that. You could have picked up the phone and said, hi, Will. Don't want to call you back. But you decided not to call him back.
Well, no.
Is it true that you guys did fool around with each other? Because Will said that you guys had sex with each other.
Yes, we did have sex.
Okay.
And I've never been so turned off in my life.
Okay, what happened?
Why was it bad?
Well, it was okay, but I wasn't really paying that much attention because he was wearing a thong. And it was just really weird.
He was wearing a thong?
Yeah. And I told all my girlfriends about it, and they're with me. They think it's a little weird. Like, what does that mean when a guy's wearing this really scanty, really bright thong?
Will, you're a thong guy?
I actually find them more comfortable because if I sweat, and it just keeps everything from like sticking to me.
Are you a stripper? Like, where do you get thongs for guys?
No, I'm a computer engineer.
Okay.
So he's sweating a lot.
Never heard of a guy wearing a thong unless he is a stripper.
I have never known of a guy that wore a thong. Yeah.
And you're really not a stripper?
Honestly, I mean, I have never even had a one-night stand before. I've never.
So, Will, you're not that type of a guy. You say that you're a pretty normal guy. This is the first time that this has ever happened to you, but this is not the first time that you've ever worn a thong.
No, I pretty much always would do.
Now I know thongs are the underwear of choice for lots of women because they say that it's comfortable. I've never found that having.
Is it even because they're comfortable, or is it just because it hides the lines?
Your lines?
Yeah, I can't imagine
it's not necessarily the most comfortable, but
I've never found that having anything in my butt, like when my underwear rides up on me, ever to be something that I've wanted to have happen to me on purpose. But
I don't understand you get sweaty, so that's your reasoning. I mean,
yeah, well then like. Your underwear gets a little wet.
Okay, you don't have to go into detail. It's cool. I'm just saying I've never heard that before.
Why did you put a man pond in? Every guy does the man pond. Why don't you just do the man pond, dude?
Fletch, have you ever worn a thong before?
No, but I do the man pond.
What is a man pond?
It's toilet paper.
What?
Wait a second.
I thought he was making a joke.
In between your butt cheeks?
When it's hot outside and you're like out golfing or running around, yeah.
What the hell?
Fletch, I've never done that.
That is not true.
Fletch, we'll come back to you in a little bit and talk about that. But what's up? Who is this? Is this Gene?
Hey, good morning.
What's going on? What'd you want to say to Will?
You know, I listen to you guys every morning. And I've listened to this second date update, and I've listened. Sometimes there's good reasons, but that's a big deal. I'm sorry. If he hadn't washed his underwear, I could see that. He picked his nose, didn't pay, talked about his ex, but big deal.
So you don't think this is this or is this not a deal breaker?
No.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? He's a computer engineer. It sounds like he's got a decent job. He's got an education. He sounds smart. Sounds like a decent guy. So what?
So what happens if he was wearing a man pon?
A what?
Forget it. I won't go into that. I'm still taken back by Fletch's.
I can't think of anything else but sticky, wet toilet paper in Fletch's
Yeah,
bum.
I don't want to hear that. Are there any other guys listening that wear thongs? Jason, you wear thong?
Yes.
Why do you wear a thong?
My woman finds it very sexy.
For real?
My woman loves for me to wear a thong.
Come on. Are you telling the truth, or did you just tell your buddies you wanted to hear yourself on the radio?
No. Lumber's Lane sells them. There's a bunch of adult stores that sell men's thongs.
But
and they're not that bad, and they're not that freaking, they feel comfortable with everything.
So you enjoy them?
Yes, I enjoy it. They don't pose any threat. They're not uncomfortable. They're pretty comfortable.
Look, if my wife tells me that she thinks gladiator helmets are sexy, I'll wear one at home for her. But walking around every day and wearing something and to a first date that leaves an impression that you don't know that woman,
hey,
I don't know.
Denise,
Yeah.
thong or no thong?
No thong? Would you want your man to wear a bra? I mean, something.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Thong or no thong? It's Mojo.
It's the second date update on Mojo in the Morning.
So you went on a date with someone and you're not getting a call back. What's going on? Second date update. On the phone with us is Allie, who met a guy while she was working. She is a bartender, and I understand, Allie, you're a bartender at a very nice establishment downtown. Do you want to tell us which one it is?
To be honest, I would rather not say, but it's downtown.
Okay.
That's okay.
And you ended up meeting a customer and spending a little bit of quality time talking to him.
Yeah.
And it actually turned into you guys leaving together at the end of your shift.
It did, yeah. Honestly, we had like a great conversation all night, and we ended up just going back to my place, and I don't know, we hooked up.
And he's now not returning any of your phone calls, even after you guys did hook up, but he also made plans with you so that you guys could spend the next day together.
Yeah, he said there's this work event that he wanted to bring me to, so I was like, cool, I'm so down, let's go. And then I texted him about it and just never heard anything back from him at all.
All right, and you have not had any kind of conversation with him since your date, which, when was it? Was it Thursday or Friday of last week?
It was Thursday.
Okay,
yeah,
so
and nothing since then at all. And I'm so confused. Like, we had a great time.
All right. Rachel, were you able to get a hold of him? I know that this was one of the tougher ones for you to try to get a hold of.
Yeah, he's on.
Okay. Scott is his name. Scott, it's Mojo in the Morning. Are you okay with your voice being on the radio?
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Scott. Sorry, hey, Mojo.
You're Scott. Hey, Scott. You're saying hi to yourself. This guy's talking to himself here right now. Hey, Scott, I don't know if you got a chance. Could you hear on hold the radio station, or were you on a blank line?
I could hear the radio. Yep.
Okay, so you heard Allie then. Will you say hello to Allie?
Hi, Allie.
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
Did you have phone issues? Why have you not returned any of Allie's calls?
It wasn't phone issues. I saw that she called me, texted me. I mean, she told you most of the story. I went there after work. We started talking. She seemed really cool. I thought she might want to go to an event I had at work the next day. And then we went back to her place, and like she said, we hooked up. I just felt like it was too easy, though, almost like I'd been used. Like, how many people has she done this with? It just
You've
felt
been
weird
used
to me.
So
okay, wait. So you're upset that she let you hook up with her?
Yeah, it felt too easy. It felt almost like this wasn't the first time she had done that with someone she met at the bar the same night.
What was it, the first time you'd done it?
I normally wait until at least the second date.
Oh.
So
But it takes two to tango, and you made that decision to do that with her. So why is she more at fault? And you're saying that she went too fast and you didn't move too fast.
I mean, like I said, I was at the bar. I had a long day. I'm not saying it wasn't good. I enjoyed it. I just.
But no. But what we're saying is you did the same thing.
Right.
So why are you blaming her? You did the exact same thing, and you're judging her for it.
I just felt it was weird. Like, she let me up to her apartment, and
you liked it because you
like,
kept going.
I did. I liked it. It was fun. It's just the whole situation felt wrong, and I realized that after I got home and I thought about it.
Scott, I love how you'll slut shame Allie for having sex with you, when in reality you're just as big a slut for having sex with her.
I mean, it's like I said, it's not something I do often.
But you did. It doesn't matter.
Is it something that you do often, Allie?
No, it's not. Like, he didn't have to do anything. If he was that upset about it, we could have had a conversation, and that could have been fine. That could have been it.
Yeah, why didn't you just, when it led to that, why didn't you just say to her, you know what, this is not something that I do?
Because he's a guy.
When we come back here next, the listeners would like to comment on this and tell you guys who they think is in the wrong here. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. It's
the second date update on Mojo in the Morning.
All right, second date update here. You got on a date with someone and they're not calling you back? Is it because they've got somebody else in their life, they were cheating on you, or is it because something that you did on that date? Stephanie went on a date, and it was last week, and just kind of get to, I guess, the details. Is you guys met at a club, is that right, or where'd you guys meet?
We met at a bar.
Okay.
Yep.
And how did the date go? Did you guys do anything fun?
Yeah, we had a great conversation. We had a bunch of drinks. Everything was going really well. There was like really good chemistry.
Is that the first time that you ever met him, was when you met him at that bar, or did you guys specifically meet up there?
We met up there. We met online. And then we met
okay.
there for the first time.
And how did the date end? What did you guys do?
We went back to my place, and we fooled around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys have sex?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a little bit, but go ahead.
And it was great. And then we had made plans to do something the next day. We were going to go out the next night.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the morning, he just bolted. He left like really quickly. And when I said, so I'll see you later tonight, he was like, yeah, let me make sure I got that. I'll text you. And then he never did.
Okay.
He didn't get a call from his wife or anything.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Which is what my first thought was.
Right.
He's got a girlfriend or he's got a
He had
wife.
to leave that much of a hurry.
Rachel says he doesn't. Okay, so he doesn't. But he is on the phone with us right now. He's willing to go on the air with us. His name is Chris. And Chris, will you say hello to Stephanie?
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris, where did you have to go so fast, and what was the story here?
Oh, man. Well, she's got some cats. And by some, I mean a lot. Like a lot. And
how many cats do you have, Stephanie?
I have 3 cats.
Okay. Well, there's enough, poop and piss in the 3 litter boxes to indicate that there are way more cats than that. And it was kind of gross.
She doesn't clean out the litter box?
Yeah, not at all. It was so, the litter boxes were so full, and all the cats had gone in the bathtub. It was way too much. It was pretty gross.
So to someone who doesn't have cats, they're going to think you have more cats, especially if they smell them and see that everywhere.
It really wasn't that bad. That's the reason?
How often are you supposed to clean those out? I don't know because I don't have
every day.
Cats. Really?
No, there's a room. All right, so my roommates and I are supposed to alternate, and my roommate like didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not usually that bad. Usually it's much more. I didn't expect anyone to come over that night.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if
But
you
how
knew
do
you
you
were having
how
a-
do you live with that smell?
It wasn't that bad, really. It's not that noticeable.
We're just used to it.
I have to just ask Chris a question. If it was so noticeable and the smell was so bad, you obviously didn't get bothered by that smell in order to fool around with her.
Yeah, the smell wasn't bad enough for you to not sleep over.
and Stephanie, he slept over till the next morning.
Well, first of all, if we're being honest, I was drunk, so I wasn't going to drive home. And second of all, she's really hot. So, I mean, I'm a dude. Sorry.
Does her hotness come down a couple of levels knowing what her house or her apartment smelled like?
It does the next morning when you wake up sober, yes.
Oh, my God. Really? It's not... No. It wasn't that bad. And it's also usually much better, like visually. It's not...
It's usually cleaner. It's a cleaner place.
I'm not going to be like a jerk, but it was so bad. You know that cat smell, that ammonia smell that like burns your nose? That's how bad it was.
Right.
It was disgusting.
Hey, what's up, Tammy? It's Mojo in the morning.
It's totally like the Febreze commercial. What you smell is this. What your friends smell is like a huge giant
So that is true. That is true. You know what I want to do? And I don't think that there's going to be another date between the two of these guys. I want to ask this question to our listeners who have ever been in this situation, because I have, and I'll tell you mine in just a second. I would like you to call us up, and I would like you to tell us how disgusting was their apartment, but yet you still fooled around with them. Describe for us how disgusting their place was, but yet you guys still messed around a little bit. Will you call us up? Have you ever done that before? Spike, you're a clean freak. You probably never have you?
No.
You went into one of the places?
No.
It was that bad? When we come back here in a second, I'm going to tell you about one girl that I actually messed around with before I met Chelsea, and some of the disgusting things that were in her apartment. And I just couldn't pass it up. She was like, I get what
She was really hot, and
She
you were
was real-
desperate, and it had probably been a
listen,
really
I was
long
not
time,
desperate.
right?
Believe you me, I used to bang a lot of girls back in the day.
Oh my God.
I used to have sex a lot.
Let him have this.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We'll be right
You sound
back.
like you're trying.
It's the second date update on Mojo in the morning.
All right, second date update here right now. Tom went on a couple of dates, it seems like, with a girl, right, Tom? I mean, this date that you're calling about that you haven't heard from her since wasn't the first time that you actually guys went out, right?
Yeah, we were, it's the third date we were going on.
Well, okay, so you had previous dates with her, but this particular date, you say you haven't heard from her now in well over a couple of weeks, and you're wondering what's going on.
Yeah, pretty much. The first date we went out to the movies. It was a good night, but we didn't do anything else. So the second time I brought her out for steaks. Oh, that was fun, and I just haven't heard from her since, and I'm just wondering what's going on.
So, Tom, have you guys done anything romantic with each other? Like, have you guys kissed? Have you guys fooled around?
Nope, nothing.
Okay.
Been a perfect gentleman.
But you say that you've been talking to her now for months, and it used to be where you would talk to her almost every single day, or at least text back and forth with her every single day.
Correct.
Now she's gone completely dark.
Completely, can't get a word out of her. I had no idea what happened.
And you're
it was so good. I thought we had something good going on here, and then, now I'm resorting to calling you guys.
All right. Well, we were able to find her. We thought maybe she just went missing or had some cell issues, but nope, she was able to be there for us. She picked up the phone right away. Sarah, hello, Sarah.
Hello?
Hi. Are you? I know you're at work right now, so this has got to be tough. Are you okay with your voice being on the radio?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. You're on the air with us right now. It's Mojo in the morning. And I want you to say hello to Tom, who said that he hasn't heard from you in some time.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Tom called us up for second date update because he said that you kind of stopped calling him and talking to him and haven't returned any of his messages.
This is awkward. Well, I mean, the first date, it was just a disaster. The second one.
The first date was good. The second one was bad?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, the first date was just really nice. We went to the movies. We spoke. It was nice. Nothing in particular, and I really liked it. And,
Why was the second date a disaster? Let's just get right to the heart of this.
Well, because the second date was just we went to get steaks in a nice restaurant. Can't say anything about that. And then he started eating and moaning while you ate, and that was weird. And then after that, just like you're talking and the food is coming out of your mouth, and then like
So he's not a very good eater. Wait a second. Did you say he moans when he eats?
Yeah.
What is that like? What does that sound like?
Like like it was just weird, like moaning.
Did you try that steak? That steak was delicious.
No, I don't think it was. I had a roommate in college that was like this, and it wasn't just a, this is good. It was like,
Is he an open mouth chewer?
It was like the food was coming out of the mouth.
Oh my God. Tom, did you know this? Do you know that you have some bad eating habits?
No, I do not know this.
Get it clear, because it was coming
the steak
out.
was good. I will admit that I was moaning when eating that steak because that steak was delicious.
Okay, so that was something that was so bad that it was too hard for you to get over, and that's why you just haven't called him back.
Well, I mean, like, and then also taking food out of my plate, like, I find that really rude, and just, I don't know, like, eat your steak.
What do you mean taking food?
Taking bites from you?
Yeah, like, I find that rude. Like, don't take out of my, without even asking.
He would reach his fork over and touch things on your plate?
Like, you like your steak. Don't touch my food, you know?
Wow.
Keep it at a distance.
Tom,
you know?
has anybody ever told you that you are not very good at eating?
No, this is the first time I'm being told about this.
Oh, get it clear. I mean...
Can I ask a question, and I want to come back and ask listeners to call us up on this one? Are all of these things that were just said by Sarah too big to get over? Are these like too big of things? Like, you know, the fact that he moans when he eats, he talks with his mouth open, and he grabs food off of her plate? Will you call us up and tell us? 844-MOJO-LIVE, 844-665-6548, or 313-298-9595. Can you guys hang on the phone for just 1 second?
Sure.
I want to hear about some more of this wonderful dinner that you guys had with each other.
I want to know where you went. I mean, if the steak is
I want a
that
steak like that.
Why are you getting a call back?
So we should go out again.
Sure, we'll figure something out.
Mojo in the morning, second date update.
Mojo.
It's the second date update on Mojo in the morning.
So, guys, this is an interesting second date update because it's really not a let's find out why they're not calling you back. It's actually a girl who's a big listener of the show who got in touch with producer Rachel and said, if I ever get a phone call from you saying, hey, somebody's on the phone and wants to know why you're not calling them back because she stopped calling a guy. Her name is Jenna. And Jenna, I want you to tell the story of why you stopped calling this guy. First off, how many dates have you gone on with him?
We've been on about 3 dates. I've known him like 3 weeks, so 1 date a week.
Okay.
And you, up until this weekend, had been talking to him regularly and actually seeing him regularly, and now you've completely cut him off. She's a big fan of the second date update. Can you tell us why it is that you are not talking to him anymore and you cut him off?
So, Brett told me that he worked at the hospital as a physician assistant. And
did Rachel tell you not to say which hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave that out.
Yeah,
just
okay.
because.
All right. Okay.
So I didn't think anything of it, but I actually have a friend that works at the same hospital, and I showed her his picture, and I said, hey, do you know this guy who works, you know, as a physician assistant there? And she said, no, that guy works in the cafeteria. So
she recognized him. She recognized him, and she recognized
so he's
that
not a PA.
He's not a PA. He's
what?
I don't know. I mean,
What does he do in the cafeteria?
Not being a PA.
he works like behind the line, like
Fussing
replenishing the
and
food, and I mean, he has a job. It's
He
just
works at the hospital, just not what he said he does at the hospital.
right. And I guess if he just said that he worked at the hospital, but for him to actually create another position, you know, what else is he lying about? You know, and I really like him, but this is awful.
A lot of people will present themselves, they'll accentuate the truth to be more attractive to someone when they're dating, but they don't realize that's going to catch up to you and it's going to look worse that you weren't telling the truth.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I feel. I don't know what else he's hiding, and I don't know how to confront him, or if I should have you guys call him and confront him.
Did Rachel give you that idea?
Of course.
Good girl, Rachel. Nice work on that one. We have not heard from him. He has not called us to find out why he's not getting a call back for the second date update. But that is very, very interesting, though, that he would lie to you and not think that eventually you were going to catch him, that he's a cafeteria worker, but he's not a physician's assistant, a PA.
Yeah, I mean, she told me, my friend that works there, she's like, yeah, he's in the cafeteria every day, but he's on the other side, you know, like with the hairnet. And I don't really judge people on what they do. It's just be honest with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you know, and what other things are you going to be embarrassed about? You know, is he the type of guy that's like, oh, I live here, you can drop me off on the corner, and then I never go to his house, and he lives somewhere else?
By the way, we've had that before for second date update. I know you know that because you listen to the show, but why don't we do this? Let's ask the listeners what they think Jenna should do. She is not telling him yet why she's not returning his phone calls, but she doesn't like the idea that this guy has lied. Should she then respond back to him like, hey, I know what you really do at the hospital? Or should we call him up this morning and say something to him? And have any of our listeners ever had a guy lie to them about what they've done for a living, or even a girl lie to them for that matter, about what they've done for a living, you know, and do such a drastic lie like that? 844-MOJO Live or 313-298-9595.
Why aren't you getting a call back? Why doesn't she call me back? We'll find out next with Mojo in the Morning second date update.
She was gonna have my babies.
Second date update right now here on Mojo in the Morning. Jason wants to know why he's not getting a call back after he went on a date with a girl he met over on Bumble. And Jason.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, nothing much, man. Hang on one sec. Carly is with us. Carly?
Hey.
So Carly gave Jason a cold kiss at the end of the night. Jason felt that, understood that things maybe didn't go the way that he thought it would go, although he thought it was a pretty good date. And Carly, what's going on? What was it about Jason that you didn't like?
Well, I mean, to be honest, he talked crap about other women the entire time we were at dinner. And that's, like, just a huge turnoff for me. It's never going to be something I'm into.
Yeah, what other women was he talking about?
So when we were at dinner, he got a notification that another girl contacted him on Bumble. And he opened it while he was sitting right across the table from me. And then proceeded to scroll through the women that have contacted him and judge them all. And, like, one girl, he was like, she's just using a shot of, like, the neck up of only her head, so she probably is overweight. And I just, you know, like, that's just a sample of some of the stuff that he said. It's like,
wait a minute, Carl. I was.
I mean, like, what would he have said about me before?
Exactly.
Right.
That's exactly what I would be thinking.
But I was just joking around.
Well, it's not a joke to judge women.
I was showing her, like, you know, I'm sure she gets guys, that she flips through on Bumble and stuff like that. And, you know, I was just showing her, like, you know, instead of obviously being out with these women, I was out with her. Like, you know, they weren't good enough.
With other women like that, though. That's not a turn on for me. That just because you think other women aren't as attractive as me, that you're out with me. Like, it's not a competition like that for me.
And why were you on your phone and on Bumble during your date anyway?
Oh, I thought it was I was joking with her. I was just showing her for fun because we both have, Bumble in common. So,
but a first date is an
wanted to
audition.
hear-
And girls are looking at how you're treating other people, how you're treating
For
the
sure.
server at your restaurant, how you're talking about your sister. Like, they look at all that stuff to determine what kind of person you are.
And you say you're just joking, but she doesn't know that yet. She doesn't know anything about you.
Oh,
You know?
Well, you know what? That was an honest mistake. I apologize. I was just, we have Bumble in common, and
It's
it
not a
was just-
mistake. It showed your character, and there's absolutely no way I'd ever want to hang out with you again. It's a terrible thing to do.
Well,
What do you have to say now about Carly? Let's hear what you have to say about Carly.
And no, that's fine. I understand. I had a good time. I'm not gonna lie about that. I had a good time, and I'm disappointed that she's not gonna see me again. But that's fine. I'll move on.
So you don't believe that what you did was wrong? There's twofold things I think you did wrong, like Spike and Shannon said.
Break the tension. I was just trying to break the ice with just
You couldn't
something that we had in
You
common,
couldn't come
and
up with
just,
another
I
form
wanted
of
to hear
conversation to have with each other, other than to pull out your phone to show that you have girls that are contacting you, which is one thing that's kind of stupid that you did that.
All the time.
And then to rip on them, and then to be sitting there on your phone. I mean, not paying attention to just Carly and focusing on her and not the other girls that are contacting you on Bumble.
Well, you know what? That's all right. I just wanted to find out what had happened. I guess I did. So.
And now
whatever.
Carly will be the story he tells the next girl on the next date.
That's honestly, it's something that you got to be aware of if you are going to, be doing more dates and meeting more dates. You got to not do that.
All right. Well, you know what? Thanks. I appreciate it, guys. Lesson learned.
Okay. Take
Sorry,
care of
I'm
yourself.
sorry, Carly. All right.
Carly,
Yeah.
was it, or is there anything else to it?
No, I mean, that was what happened.
That was
and,
it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good luck to you too.
Thank you.
Guys make this mistake a lot.
Which one? Because like you said, there were a few.
They make the mistake of talking crap about somebody else.
They think they're boosting up the girl they're with.
Yeah. Like, you're the hottest thing in the world, but these other girls, look at this girl. She's heavy or she's fat or whatever.
Then that's totally not how I would take it. Like you said,
you just see
I
a
would take it as-
judgmental person.
Exactly. It definitely shows some character there, or lack of character.
Hey, Victor.
Yeah.
What's happening? It's Mojo in the Morning second date update.
It was just that and the date, like, it seemed that he had fun, and it seemed that she was being real boring, and it looked like he was just trying to break the ice. I mean, yeah, it was a douche thing to do, but it looked like he was trying to have fun.
So you would do the same thing then?
I mean, I wouldn't do it on a first date.
Yeah. I feel like Spike said, you're trying to get to know somebody on a first date. So there are so many other, topics of conversation and things you could talk about instead of pulling out your phone and getting on Bumble and making fun of people.
Yeah, but I mean, it's such an easy gadget to get to. And like he was saying, like, Bumble was something they both had in common. So maybe like she was being boring, or maybe it was a silent moment. And he was like, he pulled it out and it's like, hey, well, look at this. And maybe she took it the wrong way and he did something wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're sticking up for your fellow man.
Yeah, you got to.
Maybe you want to go on a date with him. You want to go on a date with him then? Is it?
If he pays.
He can be on his phone all he wants as long as he pays for that. All right. Thank you for the song for guys.
If she has a nice butt, I guess it would be fine. But my concern, my thing with her is, where was, she was not turned off enough to not have sex. She still completed the deed.
Yeah, so let me ask her that question, because that has come in a number of times on text message here this morning. Robin, so you're so turned off that you don't call him back, but you're not turned off to stop having sex with him?
Well, it's when you get to the point where the underwear is present, and I didn't want to like do it to him right then, like,
Why would you go to your friends and ask their opinion on whether you start or dating somebody or finish dating somebody because of what you saw? Why not talk to him about it? Let him know how you turned out you were about it. Be a grown-up. Don't be a child. Oh, let me go to my friends and see if they approve. Who needs approval? You're an adult.
Yeah, a lot of girls though do that though. They'll talk to their girls about it, and then they'll find out from their girls that it's not something that they've ever been with.
Right.
Chris thinks that you're using this as an excuse, Robin.
Yep, she sleeps with him on the first date, so she obviously does this frequently. He says he doesn't sleep with people on the first date. It's got to be horrible sex.
And you know
Robin.
what?
Robin.
That could be part of it.
Yeah, it's got to be, man. I mean, she sleeps with him on the first date. Everything was going fine up until the sex part, so it's got to be in this.
Do you wear a thong, Chris? Thong or no thong?
No thong, man. Boxers, dude.
Jason, thong or no thong?
Definitely thong.
You're a thong guy?
Yes.
What do you do for a living?
I drive a truck.
That's the most unstereotypical thing I've ever seen. A truck driver who wears a thong.
Doesn't it ride up your hoo-has there?
No, they make them very comfortable for a man. And the comment that was made that they don't sell them in no stores, Victoria's Secret sells them, Lover's Lane sells them.
They sell them for guys?
Yeah.
By the way, somebody just
When
told
does
me
Victoria's Secret sell men's clothing? Do they?
somebody just text messaged me and said guys don't wear thongs; they wear banana hammocks.
I mean, it's the same thing. Different name.
It's the same one. I got one on right now that says Lover Boy.
Oh my God! Hey, Kay. Yes. Kay said that she was in the same situation that Robin was in.
I looked and he had on a mesh thong. It was black. I died laughing.
Wait.
I was laughing so hard I couldn't go through with it.
While you guys were going to have sex, you started laughing?
Oh, I laughed. I said, if you don't go take that crap off.
What did he say?
He was a little offended.
I'm sure.
I didn't care, though. I laughed.
Did he know it was because of the thong right away, or was he thinking it was because of something else?
Oh, he knew. I pointed while I laughed.
I have to go. I have to move on because text message just came in from 4653 that says, go back to Fletch in the man pond.
Yes.
Yeah. Fletch, if you're that sweaty, you're going to be out at an all-day festival and it's 100 degrees, just powder up the boys a little bit.
Well, I double dose. You gold bond the boys, and then you man pond it.
Wait a second. I have a very important question. Then how do you get the man pond out once it is saturated with your butt sweat?
You just take it out like it's a tampon.
Hey, Fletch, are
That
you
is
sure
so
that you're not making an
disgusting.
excuse for the fact that you've left some toilet paper in your rear end after you've gone to the bathroom?
I guarantee you there's a lot of guys that golf and maybe go to the concerts or amusement parks.
No.
They don't put
they
toilet
have
paper up there.
ask.
Dude, that just wouldn't that leave remnants, just shredded paper
you
everywhere?
change it throughout the day.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Second date update right now on Mojo in the morning. And just a little bit ago, we found out that a guy was not calling a girl who he just met and went out with and ended up for the very first time having a little one-night stand. He wasn't calling her back because he felt like she was too fast to have sex. And her name is Allie. His name is Scott. I want to ask Allie before we grab some calls here. Allie, you were real quiet when he was saying that he didn't call you back because you were too quick to have sex. What do you think?
Honestly, I was just so hurt by it because, it takes, like somebody said, it takes two to tango. And if you can't blame me for a situation like that when you were part of it too. It's just really upsetting to me.
Do you do this often? And I'm not asking that question because I'm trying to judge you, but I'm just asking that question because I kind of doubt that that's your thing from what we've talked about off the air.
Yeah, no, I have respect for myself. I don't just work at a bar to get guys, I thought he was a cool guy, and I don't know. I was in the moment and wanted to see what happens.
You made a comment that I thought was interesting. You said one of the reasons why you decided to invite him back to your place was because you thought it was so cool how he was talking about his life, but also how he invited you to go to his work event the next day, and you thought that that was a big step for a guy to do, that you've never really had a guy that said, hey, I want to take you to this thing.
Right. Yeah, I work at, a bar. So, of course, you see a lot of guys that just want to hook up. But he's like, hey, I actually want to hang out with you, I don't know. It's upsetting. It hurts.
Sabrina wants to make a comment. How you doing?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. What did you want to say?
I wanted to tell Allie not to give this guy a second thought or a second chance. Guys like this, they act like they respect women, but they don't. They don't hold women to the same standards, and they don't deserve the time of day. Allie, you deserve somebody that would be psyched to have sex with you on the first date.
Yeah, I think that this guy totally is slut shaming her, like we said. I mean, I think that he's trying to make it seem like she's the one that's in the wrong, yet he was completely part of this. Angela, hi.
Hi, Angela. Hi, how are you?
Good.
I think Allie is wrong, not in feeling bad or not in feeling like something wrong happened, but she's wrong in her expectations. Guys want somebody that you have to work a little bit for. And the same thing with women. We expect guys to ask us out on a date. We expect guys to ask us for our hand in marriage. We expect guys to pay for dinner when we go out. And that's not like all the way across the board. But when you go on the first date and you give it up like that, then you have to be ready to walk away from that relationship. Guys want somebody, like, imagine fishing. You go fishing and you catch that little fish really fast. You toss it right back in the water without a second thought, and you wait for that fish that you have to struggle for, work for, and that's the one that you.
I agree. I agree with part of your statement. I agree with. Yeah, she probably shouldn't have hooked up with him on the first date. The problem is, he's mad at her for the same thing that he did.
I don't know if he's mad, but he's not going to invest any more time into her. He doesn't. They haven't had any time to build up any trust and respect, and I don't think that he's mad. I think that he knows that this is not somebody that he wants to move forward with.
But he can't judge her for doing what she did, because he did it too.
Jim, what's up?
Good morning, Mojo.
Morning.
I want to kick that guy's ass.
Oh, gee. All right. Are you Allie's brother?
No, I'm not. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. Now, shame on the both of them for hooking up the first time they meet each other, but she was so wonderful enough in his mind to buy drinks and to ask her to his work function, go back to her place, and now all of a sudden, oh God, no, I'm not gonna, no, hell no, I don't want nothing to do with her.
After he got what he wanted.
Yeah, after he got what he wanted, and he's convincing her and leading her along that she's so wonderful, I'd like to really take you and introduce you to my coworkers and stuff like that, and then he just doesn't even have the
balls.
I didn't know if I could say that on the radio.
Well, you said I want to kick his ass, so balls is not so bad right now.
Fair enough. So she's calling. She obviously must have liked him. She's calling him back.
Right.
And, I'm just blowing you off. Yeah.
She thought it was a phone problem. She thought that there was honestly something that went wrong, or he was, something was bad that happened to him, because the way that he had ended it too. And that was the thing that I think was so bad on this, Scott, is that you ended it by saying to her right when you left her place, yeah, so I'll see you later. What does I see you later mean?
It means that, like maybe I'll come back to the bar and chat to her.
Oh, my God.
Sometime.
Talon, you wanted to say something to Allie?
Yeah, well, it's really between both. It's childish, but you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. If you go out with a guy or hook up with him the first time you see him, you can't really expect him to want that to be relationship material. What do? You go to bars and hook up. That's
but they're not trying to have a relationship as much as they're just going to go out on another date. I don't get what that's all about. It's not like he's trying to, marry her. It's only this first, time that they were together. But Danielle, what's up? This happened to you?
Yeah, I actually I met a guy on New Year's Eve a couple years ago, and we kind of had the same similar situation. Everything was going good, and we ended up, hooking up or whatever. But then the next day, I felt horrible about it, and I felt like I wasn't, in the best place to be, seeing him again. We actually went on a second date, but I was totally put off by the fact that I hooked up with this guy that I shouldn't have,
You started having that, morality
feeling bad
thing.
about yourself.
The good
Right,
angel and the
exactly.
bad angel on your shoulder.
Okay.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I kind of
I get that.
but
I
at
do.
least you call the person back and explain to them what's going on. Sarah, what's up? It's Mojo in the Morning Show, second date update.
Yeah, I actually had the same thing that happened with Allie. But I did date the guy, but like 2 months later, he's like, I was just judging your character.
That's what the guy said?
Yes, and the funny thing is he was the one that, instigated it. And I'm like, I don't do things on the first day, sorry. And he's like, well, it's after midnight. So
Wow.
technically it's the second.
Wow.
So, Allie, please don't. I'm like, I'm a bartender too, but it had nothing to do with having anybody at the bar.
As a bartender, how many times have you guys ever gone, back with a customer that you just recently
I
met?
never have.
No? And Allie,
I don't
have you
make
done this ever before?
Honestly, just once before, but it was a long time ago. Like, I really never do it.
Yeah, never do it, Allie. Trust me. It's not worth it.
All right. Thank you. I like that. I'm just judging your character. If you want to make a comment on this, go to our Facebook fan page and second date update on the Mojo in the Morning Show. So Tom's not getting a call back from Sarah. Didn't know what was going on. Just a few moments ago, we found out the reason why. They went to dinner, and the guy had a couple of issues. One was he was a moaner while he was eating. And again, Sarah, can you give us an example of what that sounded like?
Like it.
Then he chewed with his mouth open, which did any food land on you?
Like maybe a couple of pieces.
And
he helped himself to her plate,
Yeah.
which is a big foul.
This is a hard one to look past. It sounds petty, but when you're just looking at someone like, having the big O while they're eating their food,
Right.
and you understand that those are their table manners. I understand that stuff's changeable, but it just kind of turns you off right away.
Oh.
Hey, what's going on, Amber?
Hey, I think you should give him a break. I mean, that must have been a pretty good steak.
You think that the steak was the problem, huh?
Yeah, maybe. Try chicken, maybe.
Casey, what's up? It's Mojo in the Morning.
Hi, I don't blame her. I would dump him too. That's disgusting.
Have you ever dumped a guy because of eating habits? Like, have you ever gone out with a guy that had bad ones?
Yeah, two actually.
Really? So
I can't. I can't do eating noises. I can't.
Yeah, it's too hard to get
Okay.
past that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mojo in the Morning Show. Alex has some advice for you, Tom. What's your advice, Alex?
All right. I'm a guy, and I still don't like having people eat off my plate, especially if they don't ask. I have actually slapped friends and girls I've dated hands away from my plate if they just reach over for stuff. Fries, wings, anything.
So not even asking is Tom, do you understand that is, an offense that you shouldn't be, even if you're paying for the meal, you shouldn't be grabbing stuff off her plate?
I guess so. I was trying to be playful, but I guess some people don't see it that way.
Well, it's you don't know each other very well, and you're invading her personal space at that point.
Was it playfully grabbing it off off your plate, Sarah, or was he just grabbing food off your plate?
It was like a hungry caveman didn't eat for days. Like, it was just,
Yeah, that's a no-go,
you know,
Tom. Don't do that.
I'm sure she's exaggerating.
Not to a huge extent. It was really obnoxious.
Is she exaggerating on the sounds that you make?
Yeah, it was more like this is delicious, not like
Yeah.
Mojo, what's that, Sarah?
Just show me yourself one day and just see if I exaggerated or not.
What's up, Samantha? You wanted to comment on Tom and Sarah's date?
Yeah, you know what? That's so gross that it's almost violent. I mean, these days if the tables were turned, he would have thought that she was disgusting. So, he has to look at it from the other perspective. It is gross.
Do women moan when they eat? Because I've only known guys that have ever done that before. Like, I wonder what a guy would think if a woman started moaning when they were eating. That's what I wonder.
Like,
I don't know.
it's
Combining
only-
with eating is usually not a big turn on.
Like you see the commercials for those really big popsicles or whatever they are covered in chocolate, and the girl's always
Yeah,
moaning when
yeah.
she. I'm like, I don't do that. I don't know any girls who do, but
Randy, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
We're great. What's going on?
Well, my husband and I actually have this conversation all the time. I've been happily married for 10 years. He does not like to share his plate. I love it. I want to eat off everyone's plate. I want to try everything. And I personally believe it's a great thing because then he will be willing to share when they have children.
Oh, okay. That's a different way of looking at it. I would never have thought about it that way.
By the way, you are
My
the
husband always fights with our kids who want to try his drink or try his food, and the kids always want to try it, as you know. So he's a wonderful, willing individual to share.
Let me just say this. You are definitely the glass is half full lady, aren't you?
I very much am that person.
All right. I'm gonna let Sarah go and Tom go because Sarah's working right now and she's obviously trying to conduct business while she's doing this. And Tom, no other date for you, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I figured.
I appreciate you calling us up, and if we can ever try to help any other listeners out with the second date update.
I appreciate you guys helping me out. Thank you very much.
Spaghetti next time, okay?
No, spaghetti might be a bad idea. Can you imagine that mess? Mojo in the Morning Show. Some comments from listeners here this morning on second date update. We have a big listener of the show, Jenna, who she kind of did this in a different way. Instead of waiting for him to call us up to do second date update to find out why she's not calling him back, she called us up and said, hey, guy I've been dating for the last few weeks, I've been blowing him off because he lied about what he does for a living. He said that he works at a hospital as a physician's assistant. Turns out she found out that he works in the cafeteria. Tony, hi.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
I'm doing okay, man. What do you think, Tony? What do you think that Jenna should do?
You know what? I think that she should pimp him out. I think she should say, hey, I'm in the area. I got a friend who works at the hospital. I was thinking I could stop by and say hi.
There you
Get him
go.
up,
That's a great idea.
Great idea.
Or she could just say, hey, I got a friend who works in the area. I'm at the hospital now.
Yeah, where are you at? I want to say hi.
Or just go in. I mean, could you imagine if she
I was
goes
gonna
through
say
the
that,
food
too.
line and sees him there? That would be unbelievable. What's going on, Rebecca? It's Mojo in the Morning. What do you think?
Hey, so that was my thought. I don't even think you give them the heads up. Just go have lunch with your friends and walk through the line and be like, "Wait, hey, how are you? Wait a minute, I'm so confused. Why are you passing me my pizza? I thought you were a PA. Are you? What's going on?"
Well, PA stands for pizza assistant.
Becky, you do not think that we should call him.
I don't think that you guys should call him. I think she needs to confront him first. I feel like he's obviously, the fact that he lied about it in the first place means that he's self-conscious about it. So I feel like if she just confronts him and tells him like how important honesty is to her, it'll go a long way with him. Like it'll actually show him that when she's honest too.
Yeah, that's, you're the nice person here because you're kind of ruining the idea of us trying to call because we did.
Mojo wants the drama.
I do like the idea of the drama. I think that could be good radio, but you may be right on that one. What's up, Sylvia? It's Mojo in the Morning.
Hey, what's up, Mojo? I was VIP on Friday night. Thank you.
What's up, beautiful? Hey, Sylvia, what do you think we should do?
I would have my friend take a picture of him working with the net on and then text it to him and say, you got issues. I'll play the song, attach the song, issues. And if she wants to continue to be with him, say, well, hey, I got issues too, but let's be honest about what's really going on. But also, I think that he probably lives with his mama or another woman that she can't go to his house. So she really needs to find out everything that's going on with him if she wants to stay with him.
Yeah, I think so. Here's what I'm thinking we do. I think that we have you do one of those pieces of advice that listener said. Either you call him and say, I'm going to have lunch with you and see what his reaction is. Mm-hmm. You have your friend take a picture of him with the hairnet on, like, Sylvia just said just a second ago. Or you just show up there. And then
I take the picture.
You like the picture better? And then why don't we do this? Why don't we have her back on the air with us as soon as this happens? Is there any way that you can do any of these today?
I'm definitely not going to have my friend take a picture because I think that's cowardly. No offense to Sylvia, but I think it's I just don't think it's nice. I think I'm going to go by and have lunch with my friend.
Sylvia, what do you have to say to that? She says that that's not nice.
I don't think it's cowardly at all. I think black and white photos is just real evidence and say, hey, I found
Not even color. No color photos. Black and white photos.
well, it can be color or black and white. A photo, period, is just true proof.
I like the photo idea. I do like the photo idea. There's no way we can do the photo thing. I mean, can you think about it at least, Jenna?
I'll think about it, but me going there and seeing him.
Yeah, I agree. And then that way you're not being devious and trying to bust him. You're just trying to get the honest truth, and you give him the chance to come clean.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be hard, but it's like he's standing in front of me. There's
there's no
way
denying
around
it.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, then he can say, well, this is just my second job.
Right. What do you do if that's the case? If he does pull that off, you know? I mean, I don't know. Physician's assistant.
But if you said physician assistant, there's a way to quickly either prove that or get busted.
His badge will say that too.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing his assistant of physicians in is getting the Jell-O from the shelf and putting it on the
You
table.
can work at a hospital and be a physician's assistant and work in a
I know.
cafeteria.
We know that.
You're just joking around.
We are just joking around, but we also realize that there are some guys out there that would probably try to make you believe that was a bunch of
They'd rather
crap.
continue the lie and bury it even further than actually tell the truth.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, I want Rachel to make sure that we get you back on the air after you do one of these things. And Sylvia, you're going to be waiting, right, to hear what happens.
Yeah, I want to see what happens. You know, it's better than a guy.
for
Every
me.
time you meet him, you have to give him a gift.
Hey,
it's just a lie.
Hey, Sylvia.
Yeah.
Jenna just said maybe you could go take a picture of him. What do you think about that? Would you ever think about doing that? You could be our little private eye.
Yeah, I'll take the picture for what hospital is it?
We're not going to stay on the air.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just let me know. I'll take the picture and send it to her. Send it to him.
It'd be
Excuse
awesome.
me, do you have any extra ranch dressing? Wow, what kind of cafeteria tray is that? That's so pretty. I want to get a picture of that.
But you know what? Has she looked him up on Facebook to find out more information?
What is
it?
it?
Just says that he works at the hospital. It doesn't say
it's not
physician.
specific.
So it says works at. What
Well,
a
you can also look up online if he's licensed in the state of Michigan. Look up his licensing.
That's a great idea, Sylvia.
Oh,
Sylvia, you should be a private investigator. You understand that?
Well, look, Sylvia just got a little background about everything, so I just can't be fooled, you know.
I love it.
What's up, Ben? It's Mojo in the Morning, second date update.
I think you got to send Jack Black over to the lunch line.
You know what? That actually is not a bad idea either. If Sylvia can't do it, maybe we send intern Jack Black out.
He'll get distracted by the make-your-own ice cream sundae bar and forget why he was there.
That's right. All right. Thank you guys for the call, and we will be talking to you soon, Jenna.
Okay. All
right.
Bye, Sylvia.
Bye.
See you, beautiful.
Let's do a busted segment.
That's right. Yeah. That's a great idea. Oh, my God. All right. I'm going to tell you mine. So we're talking about their place was so disgusting, yet we still had sex. If you've ever gone to somebody's apartment or house and their house or apartment was just absolutely disgusting, but yet you guys still had sex, you'll have to call us up. So I remember one time, and I think I might have been, I don't know, maybe like 18 or 19 years old. I don't know, 20 years old. Who knows? I can't remember. And I remember going into this girl's house, and she had the worst smelling house I have ever smelled in my life.
Smelled like what?
It smelled like spoiled milk or rotten milk, and it wasn't rotten milk. And it was actually something that was inside of her garbage disposal that was so bad that it smelled so bad. But then when I went into her bedroom, she had you know how when girls use tampons, they wrap them up in like toilet paper?
Mm-hmm.
She had literally overflowing garbage can of these, like almost kind of, and then I realized that was what was smelling.
Because that can smell like
it was awful.
really incredibly
It was so bad. So I go in and I go to the bathroom because I had to pee because we just got done having drinks at the Pacific Beach Club, which was the bar that I met her at. And I went into the bathroom and I go, oh my God, this is where the smell's coming from. But I could not pass up the opportunity because she was, she was definitely a 10. She was probably a 3 in her apartment. She was a 10 outside of her apartment. But have you ever done this where you've ever met someone, their place was disgusting, yet you still hooked up? What's going on? Is this Cheyenne?
Yeah, this is Cheyenne.
Hey, Cheyenne.
I used to date this guy, and he was just so disgusting and so lazy. He was so lazy that he wouldn't want to go downstairs, so he would pee in bottles and keep them up in his room.
Oh, my gosh. That's gross.
And you dated him, so you actually not only had sex with him, you actually were with him for a period of time, huh?
Yes, I was, and it was just literally the worst mistake I've ever made.
I can't think of a more lazy statement than that. They can't even get themselves to the bathroom because they're so lazy.
Anna, hi. Their place was so disgusting, yet we still hooked up.
Yeah, hi. It was covered in mold.
What was covered in mold?
Everything. He had a weird kitchen situation, so there was trash everywhere, and there was a sink. There was like an open sink area where it was just a sink, and there was food inside of the sink, and it was covered with mold. The table that had food on it was fine, but underneath it there was like old moldy food, and under the bed you could find like old like protein bars and things like that. It was really gross.
Did you ever second guess hooking up with him?
Yeah.
But you still did, though.
He was really hot.
I'm glad guys aren't the only superficial.
Hot. You know how you guys have that contest going on? If I could find him, I would totally do it.
He's probably buried under all the moldy food in his apartment. Good luck.
Brian, their place was so disgusting, yet we still had sex.
Oh, my God. It's my current friends with benefits. Her place is it's just a train wreck. It's like a tornado went through a trailer park and a garage sale at the same
What's
time.
the worst smell that she's got coming from there?
Surprisingly, the smell is not bad. It's like a mildewy smell. Like, you really can't smell it because it probably just hangs low to the ground. But, like, just visually, it's just a train wreck. Like, there's food on the places. There's, like, you can see gnats on the sink all over the dishwasher.
Oh, yum.
The bedroom, like, there's, like, drawings and stuff on the bedroom walls. There's, like, clothes everywhere.
Does she have kids?
Yeah, she's got 2.
Oh, God. Wow.
And it's like the kids' room is clean, which is remarkable. Like, the kids' room is clean, but, like, the living room area and the kitchen is, like, a disaster area.
Really?
And then her bedroom.
Well, but she's
So
smoking
it's like-
hot, so you can't turn down having a little
this
piece
is-
of that, huh?
Well, it's the fact that she's smoking hot and, like, she will do anything.
Oh, see that? She's down to do anything.
But wait a second. How do you even get
Except
in the
clean her
mood?
place. Yeah.
How like if I were in that situation, I would not feel turned on. I would not be in the mood.
Well, when the lights are turned off and anything's open to happen, you just don't.
So why don't you
But
say...
where do you even do it if everything's covered with junk?
On the bed.
Tell her you want to
don't
role
care.
play. Say, I want you to be the French maid. You start cleaning this room. And when you're all done...
I think I should actually try that.
That's a great idea. Anna, his place was so disgusting, yet we still fooled around.
So this was a guy that I was dating for a time, and I'd been over to his apartment a few times, and one particular night, I stayed the night there. So after we had... in the bed, middle of the night, I wake up and I'm like, why am I so itchy? And I turn on the light on my phone and look at his mattress, and it was covered in bed bugs.
Oh my gosh.
Literally covered. They were everywhere.
Gross.
Oh, my God.
Do you think he knew before, or he just didn't care?
I think
Or he had no
that
idea?
I think he knew, and I think he just didn't care. Like, his apartment was clean looking, so it was really weird, but it was disgusting. It was the middle of the night, and I'm like, okay, now where do I go?
Now,
What do I do?
you think bed bugs are bad. Some people just don't know what they look like. Carlos dealt with some bigger bed bugs.
Carlos, she was smoking hot. We still had sex, but her place was disgusting. Describe it to us.
She was gorgeous, man. I'm talking about beautiful, beautiful, smooth skin. Funny thing is, she had this nice BMW that was like super, super clean. So I knew we was going to a nice spot. When I got there, it was so many roaches. And initially, I was going to just take it. I screw out of
Wait. What did you say? There was what?
Roaches, man.
Oh.
Like cockroaches? Not like roaches?
Like cockroaches.
She had cockroaches all over the place?
I could deal with I can handle a dirty house, but I can't deal with bugs.
And how did you find out she had roaches?
So, I've seen them everywhere, like when I first walked in, but we got to the bed, pants come off, and as I'm about to do my thing, she bends over, a roach falls on my shoulder.
Oh, no. Please tell me you left. Please.
Yeah, I got out there expeditious. Like, I ran out the door. I couldn't do it.
Oh, my God.
And she didn't have my phone number, so that was cool. We never really
Oh, that's awesome. All right, it's Mojo in the Morning Show. Thank you. If you want to do second date update, get in contact with us, okay? I want you know how tough that is. I mean, it's happened to not just women, it happens to guys all the time too. And to me, it's kind of like a mind F. You know, it's like somebody's messing with your mind.
It's one thing to not get the second date. It's another thing to never know what you did wrong to cause that to happen.
We have somebody on the phone with us right now who went on a date over a week ago with a guy that I think not necessarily was a date as much as it probably was a one-night stand.
It's the second date update on Mojo in the Morning.
Paige, is it bad of me to say that it's kind of a one-night stand?
No, that's okay.
All right. You guys met in a weird way, and he had kind of a weird story behind things. Can you tell everybody what happened?
Well, so we met. I was at a happy hour with a bunch of friends, and so was he. And so we met at the bar. And, you know, we got talking. He bought me a drink. We ended up talking all night. He was really cool. Like, we had such a good time.
Yeah.
But he told me that he was here on business. And so once the bar night ended, we went back to his hotel room and fooled around.
Wow. So your friends let you go back to his hotel room with him?
Well, you know, I mean, like, they checked him out.
I know you're a grown woman. You know what I mean? I know you're able to do what you want to do, but still, I would think that your friends would probably be a little leery of you going to some guy's place.
Well, you know, they said hi to him, and I got the okay from them.
They approved,
but,
yeah.
They were okay with that then.
Yeah, because he was a cool, nice guy. Like, we had a really good time.
What's his story? How old was he, and was he?
I mean, you know, he was roughly my age, so it was totally cool. But
how old?
Late 30s, maybe.
Okay. All right.
So you kind of knew what you were getting with the whole hotel line story. I mean, to me, I don't know. I'm a little apprehensive when I hear a story like that. I'm like, really, what's really going on?
Well, so at one point, he did tell me that he was divorced. But again, like, that's totally cool, you know? Like, he's here on business. Yeah. He's, you know, clearly getting over it. He's totally divorced. Like, it's all good.
Where is he from? Did he tell you where he was from?
Oh, somewhere out west.
Okay.
Wait, you don't even know where he was from? You have no idea where it was?
She just wanted to get some D.
No, he was from California.
Okay. So did you guys talk after this one night in his hotel room happened?
We did. So for a couple of days, we were really texting, like, kind of a lot. You know, hey, how are you? It was so good to see you the other day. Like, I had so much fun. You know, and, like, the texts were coming pretty frequently. But then, just a couple of days ago, he just stopped. Completely went rogue on the text messages. And, I mean, I gave him I would wait a couple hours, and then a couple more hours, and I'd be like, hey, is everything okay?
And nothing.
And completely silent. Like, almost to the fact that, like, I wonder, did he lose his phone? Did he change his phone number?
Wait.
Did his wife find out?
Yeah, did he go home to his family?
By the way, I love how the first thing is, did he lose his phone?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Maybe his contacts got erased and he just doesn't know who I am? Well,
he probably really wants to get a hold of me.
I can tell you this. He didn't lose his phone because he answered our phone, and he's on the phone with us right now under the pretense of we would not say his name because he knows that potentially somebody else could hear this. But are you there? We'll call you Initial A, okay?
Okay.
You're on the radio with us. Are you okay with your voice being on the radio?
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to recognize my voice.
And there was something that you just wanted to say. What was? First off, say hello to Paige.
Hi, Paige.
Hey.
You did not lose your phone or your contacts in your phone, right?
No, I did not. I still the same phone, and I have the contacts and everything.
I am so curious to hear what your explanation is.
Well, what is it that you, what is your thing that you wanted to say?
I wanted to let you know, Paige, that I am not divorced. I am separated. I was separated. I told you that I was divorced because it was just easier than going through a long explanation of the dirty details of the separation. And I thought that a divorce was imminent. I really thought that it was going to happen any time, but in the time since, my wife and I have decided to give it another go. And so things have just sort of changed direction from where they were when I saw you the other night. And honestly, I don't want to try to explain to my wife where all these calls are coming from, and I would really appreciate it if you just stopped trying to call me.
Cool.
And we asked him to come on with us to kind of be a wake-up call to other women who might also go for the story of the divorce. I don't buy it. I don't think you ever had a separation to begin with. That's just me. But
no, I did. I was separated at the time, and I thought that it was going towards a divorce. I really did. It didn't seem like there was any light at the end of that tunnel, but things changed.
What changed?
Was there a conversation that was had, or what?
Well, I think that it was being gone for a while. It was being on a trip for a while, and being away from each other. And then when we came back, there was just when I came back, rather, there was just a new perspective.
Was it you or your wife that was the reason why you guys were separated from each other, or so to speak? So does how you say separated? Who wanted to be separated? Hello?
Initial A.
I think he ended up hanging up the phone. He doesn't want to be on it anymore.
He gave his explanation and he's out.
All right, let me do this. Paige, I want you to hang here for a second because I want to ask the listeners. Do you buy his story? Do you believe he ever was separated? Or do you think that this was a guy that just had a one-night stand? And do you think that Paige should just end it? Or should she look into it a little bit more?
Wait, for what? Why? No.
No, I'm not saying have a relationship, but maybe this guy his wife needs to know what happened.
Oh.
Second date update. Mojo in the morning show. So Paige fell for a guy that she met at a bar. He was in town on business. And she went back to his hotel room. He told her that he was divorced. Just a little bit ago, she found out the news that he wasn't divorced, but he was supposedly separated. I mean, do you buy his story? Megan, do you buy his story?
No, not really. My thought is that maybe they have some kind of fight or some kind of small issue, but he seems so nervous that it's and it's so unlikely that they were divorced or about to be divorced, then all of a sudden it's never mind. I don't know. I don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't buy it either. I mean, the guy's story got to be a little crazy, and I think that the only reason he agreed to go on the air with us was because he's hoping that Paige gives up. Paul, what do you think? Do you buy this guy's story?
Heck no. You know what this guy is? He's a liar, and he's a piece of crap. He just went to vacation just to try to hook up with a girl and to try to prove to the girl that he's married, but he is really married, but he just wanted to show to her that, I want to hook up with you, so while he hooks up with her, he will divorce his wife, and try to hook up back up with her.
I mean, you got it all planned out.
Yes. By the way, I want to know, though, if he did this just to solely hook up with a girl, why would he vacation in Michigan of all places? I mean, if that's the case.
Well, unless he really was here for business.
Yeah, that's what
or
I'm saying.
something.
He's not here for business. He lives here and he does that story.
Hey, what's going on, Louise?
Hi there.
Hi, what do you think?
Oh, I think he's a player.
Yeah, you don't buy that he was,
You think he was getting
having
divorced?
marital issues?
Even if he was, I think he was just going to have some fun because if he was separated, who cares? And he's in Michigan. He's not in California. So who cares? Who's going to find out?
It's that whole state line thing, right? You're not married across state lines?
That's right.
Hey, should she say something to him? Or should she call him back again since he abruptly disconnected with us and hung up the phone?
No,
I think he should have just said, hey, I don't think it's going to work out. And she would have stopped texting because you heard her response. Cool.
Yeah, that's right.
But I
Cut her
think it's
losses.
the end. Yeah, I think it's the end for her. She doesn't
Yep.
need to reach back out to him. She doesn't need to reach out to his wife. I mean, that's just creating drama for herself at that point.
Stacy.
Hey, I've been in the shoes of the wife spot. And Paige, just take the L on this one. The woman he's married to knows that he's a douchebag. She's married to him. So 9 times out of 10, if they are having marital issues, it's probably because he does douchey stuff like this. So just go ahead and take the L on this one. Whatever he's doing is going to come to light, whether you call her or not, or whether you contact her or not. So just let it go. I'm divorced because of this same exact type of situation. So it's not going to work out anyway if he can't be honest with himself that he has douchey tendencies.
Douchey tendencies.
I like that.
Word
I
of
like
the day.
that. And
It's a
you're
medical
lucky,
term.
and you're happy that you're not in that relationship with that douchey guy, are you?
Oh, I'm very happy. That whole meme about getting married in your 20s and then being divorced and happy in your 30s, I am definitely claiming that. It worked out for me that way. So, yeah, mental health is very important. So let that go. You just take the L on the page. You'll find somebody that appreciates you.
Thanks for the call. Second date update. Sue, what did you want to say to Paige?
I just wanted to say she's a grown woman. She met a guy in a bar 4 hours. What did she expect was going to happen? I really wish that women would have 3 or 4 people they're talking to and they choose. Why do women, it seems, go out, they meet a guy in a bar and it's like, they're hooked on him. They got their claws in him. He didn't call me back. So move on to the next.
Right.
Favorite 4-letter word, N-E-X-T, next. Move, go. He's not a scumbag. He's doing what he wants to do. She should too.
I would be curious like she was, though. I really would, especially if there was almost a week of texting after the fact, and then all of a sudden it was like nothing at all. My mind would be spinning.
Tim agrees with Spike on this one. Tim, what do you think?
Okay, I got 2 things. One, I got a observation on his end, and 2, I got a question for her once I'm done with the observation.
Go ahead.
One, the observation is he's so worried about his name on the phone, but he's from the West Coast. What's the odds that someone's listening to you on iHeartRadio over there
For
that
sure.
knows
Mm-hmm.
him, that can bust him?
Right.
He's from here. There's no doubt about that.
And what's your question now for Paige?
My question for Paige, does she really care? It was a one-night stand.
Right.
I mean, if she wanted luck, was she moving to the West Coast?
Do you care, Paige? Does this really bother you?
I mean, on some level, yes, but also, like, some people have been saying, like, it was a one-night thing. Like, you know, I didn't get too invested in the guy. It's just frustrating because he was cool, and I liked him, and then he ghosted.
Yeah, but was you moving to the West Coast?
Yeah, because
I mean, you
you
knew
sound
it was
invested. Like, who cares? You can cut it's a one-night stand. You don't really care to see him again.
I'm being told I got to pick up Lindsay. What's your question, Lindsay?
I didn't have a question. I had a comment. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that guy is my next door neighbor.
Oh.
And where do you live here in town?
Yeah.
Don't say his name, but where do you live? What
I would
name?
have left just because they just recently had a baby, and I was wondering why his car was gone for about a week or so.
Oh, wow. Well, why don't we why
Hang on the
don't
line.
we do this? We'll talk off the air
Yeah.
and we'll piece it together, okay, Paige? We'll piece it with this, sir. Oh, wow. Is somebody peeing or pouring a drink? I would like to know.
Not peeing here.
That sounds delicious.
Either way,
or
I'm in.
Gross. I don't know. All right.